So welcome back to On the Grind, and it's a continuation of the driving part. So probably seen, I've recently uploaded a job market explained and explained how I have my own trailer in that, and I no longer have my own trailer now. So continuation of driving part. So last driving part of this series we did finish up in Budapest, and so we're going to see what type of loads we can get out of Budapest. So I'm gonna here to have it in price going downwards. So 21,340 is to Budapest at 46.36, and in the freight it's Blairstock. So I'm going to take a job out of the external contracts this time, and we go from Budapest up to Hungary. So we'll just click on delivery there, and it's 11 ton, well 10.5 ton fuel tanker this is. So just here. Now when I
drive safe
myself back in, I did put myself at the Renault dealers. So
turn
we
left.
are. So
keep left and then turn left.
it's still the same truck, the same Renault
Turn left.
T 0380 engine. It's 4x2 extra tank, so not fancy, nothing special. It's entry level more or less. So I still haven't bought the third truck for the other garage yet, but hopefully do that soon. So going now, because you're on external contract this time.
Is now finished.
Our trailer is already highlighted and waiting for us, but I will do a mixture of external and freight in this, depending what pays what the time, because just building the company up at the moment. So we're just gotta go and trailer out. And the previous load to this, if you remember correctly, was a special transport 60 ton industrial condenser, which is the previous part of the series. So we are 448, so it will take a little bit of time to get there. I have got realistic air brakes, fuel consumption I have fine switched on, fatigue switched on, so about as realistic as I can get. So I will tell a small diversion here.
Turn right.
To go down and pick up the recruitment agency. Now normally I would have done this set off, but got to put some waypoints in here. So we know we want to go and discover that recruitment agency there, so I've put a waypoint in right next to it, and then we'll do the same at Munich. So pick up, that should pick up that one there, that'll pick up that one there, and then we're going to drop off there. So that has increased the distance slightly what we've got to take, but it isn't too far out of the way. So it's now waiting for traffic lights to change to green. I did say in this series I'd bring you nearly every job, or try to bring you every job and everything I did on the profile, and so far I haven't had any comments on the video, so I'm going to continue them like this for now. So, but probably do a few of these for a while and then not do any for a while, because at the moment I haven't streamed this or any of it, but I am actually working on a Pro Mods profile
to turn right.
that could possibly be used on
turn right,
MP or Infinite Truckers, whichever one. Because both of them, well, Truckers MP is well known that it's getting Pro Mods compatibility on it, but the other one, don't know when it's going to be released or not yet, but it should be another multiplayer format with what I can gather. So, and seen on YouTube, log post that SCS has released and will be releasing a few gameplay
Keep
videos
right,
of
and
the
then turn right.
Utah DLC for
Turn right.
ATS, which is put November as a release date for that, but when in November I don't know, because I haven't really checked yet. See on that one, so and watching Never Feels Like a Drive with me, do 2 regular stream convoys a week up to now. They are
Keep
Sundays
left,
at 1
and then
PM
turn left.
UK time from Wenatchee in Washington, the Red Spanner on the simulation server,
Turn left.
the non-US server. And on a Wednesday evening from 7 PM UK time I leave Oslo, Red Spanner. They're friendly and relaxed convoys, so you don't have to bring your own trailer. Just say what loads are available to wear and then we just go. So I haven't had more than about two or three people on some of my convoys, so they are fairly quiet and relaxed and no rush with them at all. Stick mainly to the rules of the road and the speed limits as much as we can in them. And if any of you would like to join a VTC, I'll put a link to the VTC which I drive for. That is the Road Warriors, and that is run by Race Sim. And you have to be over 16. Do a 1,000 miles a month minimum in HS2 and 1,000 miles a month in ATS, but if you only have one of the games, just let Ray know. And requirement would be 2,000 miles, so and he has quite an active Discord as well, which is free for anybody to join as well. So I've just set my own up if the link is still working, and that should be in, links for those will be in the description for this video. So
Keep right, and then exit right.
Change your mind with the format that I do with this, because I'm thinking about only to show you like the jobs up to I get up to the point where I'll be able to do it online, and I'll show you the first online purchases of fully both things, and then I may stream with this profile, or I'll just continue it on privately and then give you regular updates now and again. But up to now, I'm still on the original plan of recording or streaming, trying to stream or record every job that I do on this profile, so a bit of it will be monotonous, so people, I know that, but then you can sort of work out how long it takes to do it properly, because I know there's plenty of things available that can bump up your XP and bump up your money rather quickly, but it's more of a sense of achievement actually to do everything yourself using just what's in the default game, the loans, etc. So far I did so many quick jobs. I did take out a loan to retrieve what I'd earned, and that took out a loan, topped that up so I could buy the truck, and I paid that loan back, and then I took out the maximum loan, and with that I bought a garage, employed 2 drivers, and bought them 2 trucks to use. So there'll only be a little trickle of income coming in every now and again. We'll only have 2 drivers, but as the drivers get the skills built up, things are a bit wild. The income off those drivers does increase, but the frequency of the income with them going further will obviously decrease a little bit, so, but I think you'll work by there. But eventually we'll have money coming in that's unbelievable, so we'll be able to buy, eventually get established, you know, be able to buy 2 or 3 garages a day sometimes, so that's where the online bit is extremely handy in this game. As well. So what mods am I running at the moment? Well, I'm running the small mirrors on it, obviously. With the middle visor top bar version. I've got Jazzy Catch trailer and cargo packing. I've got no graphics mods in at all. I've got the Pivot Dash Day at the moment. That's a custom dashboard for these trucks, so it does alter things just slightly on the dashboard displays. I have SIF's traffic modding, density mod, and the real AI traffic sounds I'll be leaving as well here, so most of the links are in the description, but I haven't put the Piva ones in yet because I've got to copy them onto a document. So, and I've got Lanes 2.1 sound for the Renault T as well installed at present, so that's the main ones that's in anyway. Oh, St. John Market video, I have got the real company pack, that's the one that's got Shumi involved with it, and also the company add-on which adds so it makes the yards look a bit busier without going too complicated with the really hard parking, etc. So have set the parking on random, so it might be an easy park or it might be a difficult one when we get to the destination there. So series so far, thank you. Saying there, scratching your head, saying, well, how come he's got 2,800 and something miles in his truck? He's got more than 3/4 of a tank of fuel, and he hasn't put it, and he hasn't actually stopped at the fuel station yet. That's because we're doing the special transport loads. I did. With a special transport, they automatically refill your tanks and restore your driving hours, so you get a full tank and full 11 hours driving on special transport. So you're under the vanilla map, man. Well, if you dodge them out right, you can eliminate the need to stop in the garage for fuel, but that won't always be possible because I don't think you want to do special transports that often. You've seen 2 already. So noticed in all my other profiles what I've done, you see me drive manually, so I thought with this one I'd set it on rail automatic, and I've got the adapter. Oh. Sorry, I don't know what happened there, it just went blank for a second, totally. Sometimes though, when I got no warning that was coming on, so probably I don't know if I had any accidents there. I don't know, loan payments come off. So yeah, I think yeah, so it's trucks equipped with a 12-speed gearbox with retarder and real automatic, and I have
keep right and then exit
I
right.
have the adaptive disabled at the moment, so but
Exit right.
I could go on the modes when I wanted. It's just that it works out even a little bit better for me at the moment, so as is. So F7 is how you can check the condition of your truck, trailer and cargo, so let's be brave and see if we did any damage to any of them. Well, we have 10% on the truck, so but you see, we are still a fairly newly qualified driver, so quite haven't got the experience yet on this way. Realistic, so I know I've done a load of miles across different profiles, but just pretending this is a newest driver, so for now. But accidents will happen.
Keep right and then exit right.
Road, so this is actually standard game load on a standard trailer, so
exit right.
Fuel tanker. I don't know if it'll have fuel in it or if it's an empty one, so retarder off now and back up. So as for this DLC is what you can actually buy officially for the trailers side of things. You buy these Shorts Muller pack, and they are actually ownable now. There's a few different types made. There's the Crone trailer pack, again has ownable trailers, and then you have what they term standard trailers, which appear in the game, and then now the high power cargo pack, which gives you some additional loads. And then the special transport DLC, which gives you some of the heavier loads that are done under escort, etc. So, and then there's a whole raft of mods that can alter the trailers or cargoes in the game, both ownable and in the default. So those no ownable trailers, I have used them before, but I'll admit I
keep
like
right and then exit right.
your own trailers are nice to use occasionally,
Exit
but
right.
or if you were gonna say specialise in flatbed work, or you want to specialise in like reefer, refrigerated loads, yeah, you'd buy a trailer such as that and just put that in your truck. But I prefer to do a wide variety of different types of loads, so but I'll show you how to work the job markets, I say in the video that's uploading as I'm making this one and things. But I will be showing trailer purchase at a later date, so When that'll be, I don't know. When I feel like, when I'm at high enough level to get all the trailers open and have the right garages in the right places to show you fully how you go about buying one, locating it, and etc. Customization on them and things. So each of the different makes and models of truck in the game, I shall be showing you a little bit of the customization that's available for them as I'm purchasing them for drivers as well, and also how, say, I know I have some old asus configured, how you can just configure one of those trucks and then have that, and then be able to buy the same one over and over again. So asus fleet them, say Mercedes asus like I have set up on here,
go straight on.
I could buy a load more for my fleet on the same level customization and things. So we have an hour and a half now till we have to sleep. So see how much of Austria we can actually get across. All we have to.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
An hour and a half from now would be 20 past 3 approximately would have to be
exit
on
now.
The road 4. So yeah, externals,
go straight on.
There's only really one delivery slot, just deliver them before the time runs out in real time. But with freight jobs, have a delivery window in game time to deliver them. So what type of jobs and how you do is not up to me to dictate and do what you like. It's just showing you some of the basics, what to do in the game and things, and showing you in the profile up. So I've done a complete profile, that means I own every garage is at the largest, fully truck employed, and that I've done it in ATS before, but I've never actually done that in ATS2. I've all ascended profile as well before then, or with the exception of one profile that I do actually own all the garages on, but I don't employ drivers on it. And that's the profile I use for multiplayer. So, for long, I'll reset the trip counter when the truck gets serviced next, which may be soon, it may not, depends how many bumps and scrapes I pick up along the way on that one. So but I was actually, I'll probably say this in a live stream as well, so just you might hear it 2 or 3 times and he might pick up on it if he watches these videos or watches streams that they may be out having problems with something. So I went an hour or so with him today, going through a few driving techniques for the game and that, and gets on now, new to the game, he's having trouble with speed, etc., and crashing or flipping over on corners. So the bike actually that seemed to work, because for him and had no bother, then did a run and suggestions to him, and I think he's tried a few more runs at this. So, right, well, I connected his profile to the world of trucks with him for so that doing jobs and things. So, and then instead of trying to do the maximum speed at 18, I said set your cruise control about 60, 65. Jobs like that, because with externals in real time, there's no delivery windows with them, and that's a good few jobs at that speed. We got comfortable doing that, slightly increase it a bit, and then till it gets increased to what the speed limit is. Driving should be fairly steady and consistent then, and I told him to go around corners faster. Sometimes it's best to slow down on sharp corners or corners, because then your speed's more consistent. He said, no, it's sure you need to go faster to go quicker. I said, no. I said, it was logic, but I said, you try it. You take a few corners at speed you were taking them. How often do you scrape the barriers or flip over on them? Often. So I said, yeah. I said, slow down a bit on them, and then see how many barrier crashes and flips you have. You might still have one or two, still faster, safer. Therefore, I said, hence quicker it, because I said if you F7 on an external, you lose your load. On a freight market job, it will take you to the nearest stretch spanner, and then you might out your delivery window, or it could take you back further back to a red spanner where you've already been, so it increases your distance, so speed and that. So but try, and he's going to let me know how he gets on with those techniques. So, but if any of you want any driving tips or anything, I'm not a great expert, I was just saying about my driving, but I sort of know more than the basics and the principles of it, so and things. So he's gonna techniques ago on both ETS2 and ATS, and let me know how he gets on with them. So it's like anything else. I know some people can come and pick these games up and do things correctly straight away. So it takes a while with it. It took me a while to get the grasp without the truck's handle and that, and it's what you change gear and things. Mind you, this is automatic, so it does it for me, but this truck would more than likely be automatic in real life anyway, so because I don't know if Renault still offer the manual as an option.
Keep left,
I know
and
DAF
then continue straight on.
Still offer manual gearbox, and I think MAN's still doing some of the models, but the other manufacturers I'm not too sure. No, Volvo could possibly be the other one that does, because I know I've seen newish manual ones in different countries, either on YouTube videos or on the television, and you see me get fined there again. That was because I haven't pulled in and had a sleep anywhere. Okay, but you normally get 2 or 3 of those before the inevitable happens. So it actually
go straight on.
It simulates you going to sleep, and when that happens, you have no control at all over your truck, so your truck just keeps going on whatever it was going on before, so as it would in the real world.
Go straight on.
I didn't actually realise it was that timing game, otherwise I would have done something about it before, but I was that busy prattling on, I missed. Could have been going, so yeah. Also, doing nearly every job and what have you, it gives you a chance to see what you can see out the windscreen there, some of the actual scenery and things in the game as well, what's currently in it, so right, it's normally about a 160 or so fine for one, but if it's a double one, you get fined 2 or 3 times that amount as well, avoid sleeping, so I haven't got that key set up on this, I'll have to do that today, so rid of that map there, coming up to the fuel station, so should be able to rest there, and this is just a key that you can bind to alter the dashboard map zone. You can bind any key to do that, that obviously isn't about something else, so so with the keys in this game it gives you like the primary and secondary. You don't have to leave the ones at default what they're leaving the game, so you can just reassign those keys to different functions, so you get a layout for how you like them to be. Right, I've one to do with the engine on the up arrow, which would be an accelerator, please. The other one's for wipers back on here, so we are late going to sleep, but I've had a chance to show you what happens when you're late going to sleep. So I'll switch the lights off, handbrake is on, and I'll enter and then game time will advance 9 hours. Now we should continue this journey. Now the AI sometimes lets you merge, sometimes they don't, so because I come out and couldn't stop, I've had to come up the hard shoulder, which shouldn't be doing really. I've managed to get pulled out now, so tell you about driving perfect.
And then continue straight on.
But we didn't have an accident there, so main
Go
thing.
straight
and
on.
our AI drivers must have a little bit of income as well, so I don't know if it's about 120 or 140 I'll need the second truck, but I'm gonna about 150 and then I'll buy the third truck. But I don't know, I've bought enough to buy the truck and get the employees, and then the matter now of earning the money, getting the income in, and until level to pay the loans
Keep
off,
left,
so
and then continue straight on
to 500,000 euro. I'll pay the first loans up to take off, and then I'll take out, when required, a repeat of the loan, but I'll show you all this as I'm doing it. Then buy a second garage, keep setting it up, so eventually you will get to a point where you don't need to take the loans out, or you can do it without the loan as well, so it's take the loan what's what, so...
Go straight on.
But each time you take a loan out or set a garage up, is always leave yourself after you spent out loan enough to make at least 1 or 2 loan payments out of it, because you could be stuck on a long ferry ride or a long run, and so you've got a little bit of safety net there to cover your loan payments without going overdrawn, because if you go overdrawn for more than so many days without paying it back in game, your truck can get repossessed or reusing or out your business, and then enough to pay it back, your garages can be repossessed as well, so it's like in real life. But that situation has never risen for me, but again, I've always been careful with what I've done in the game, but there's some things I can show you and some things I can't, or other things like the sleep thing there.
Go straight on.
You don't know if I missed it by accident, which probably that's what you're thinking, or did I deliberately do that to show you what happens when you go so far over your driving time and start getting fined? You'll never know that. The fact, so I'm trying to do these videos a bit uniquely different ways to everybody else, but most things have already been done in the game. So just doing it as I'm doing it, you will get a good mixture of day and night driving. It's how the driving hours and things work out on things. So just have a quick. We have no damage on the. Now, truck servicing, when you get that done, it's up to you. You can do it after every job, during every job, or you can
go
leave
straight
it
on.
till it really needs it, like I do. Normally when the engine starts cutting out quite regular, or I lose 12th gear doing it, so, but which I haven't lost 12th gear as far as I know. No. 12th. Go for that back scale back so I can actually see, so here.
Keep left and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
Just get a nice little bit of income there if our drivers earn. We delivered this load. I'll do a quick check of how our drivers are actually doing as regards to the skill acquisitions of them. Now when you put the full retarder on a truck, if you've got one and you use the retarder, on the final stage on most of the trucks the engine brake comes on automatically as well with them, so if you manual unit retarder engine brake, you do have to change down so the revs are over a certain point as well before you get any effect off them as well. So I'll knock the main fail off because it didn't quite pitch black. Genos do light up blue where it's on, and in that blue band is where
Keep
the
right, and then turn right.
like retarders etc are most effective.
Turn right. Go straight on.
Yeah, so
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
that's a slight diversion around town to do the discourables there. We'll be dropping off shortly.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Bit that way.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Here we are, safe and sound.
I made a mess of this. Totally. So, that's due to where we are. Still passing, I wasn't looking where I was going either, so reversing, do it slowly, and lined up and use whichever camera works best for you. I know you see some that'll do it all in cab, but they're more experienced than you've got track IR or triple monitor, so full there, so unload this and do the formalities now. And we've earned yet another skill point, so we'll keep on filling the ADRs up. Just have a look now at what's available from here. Krakow, Poland for 21 and 39.54, or we're doing another job now. There's not much difference between the two jobs actually, so I'll see what's actually available on external next time. So that's it for now. So 10 from me. Stay safe on the roads, don't have too many accidents, and goodbye till next time.